Hello, welcome to Meet the Teacher Night. My name is Mrs. Birchfield, and I apologize that I am not with you all tonight. I am actually at a rehearsal for Clue at West Coast Players in Clearwater. I'm directing the show. I have about 12 adult actors, and it's so much fun. It's a blast, and not only do I teach theater here at SVC, but I also direct in the community. So I wanted to do a quick little video to kind of tell you a little bit about theater and about me and all that good stuff. Again, my name is Mrs. Birchfield, and I have your students for either Theater 1, 2, or 3, or 4, or musical theater 1, 2, 3, or 4. Or I have them in the play after school. We're doing Elf the musical this Christmas. Or I have them with Troop 4127. We compete at the district and state levels with students from all over, not only our county, but all over the state of Florida. So that's a little bit about what I do here at SPC. I teach theater, and it's one of my favorite things. If you have gotten onto Shobi lately with your students, you have seen that they've done some pretty interesting things. We have done something that is one of the first things I like to start with every year. It is the Who is St. Genesius project. St. Genesius is actually the patron saint of theater. I'm looking for a picture of him. Found one. St. Genesius is the patron saint of theater. There he is right there. And our students, they did a project where they found out about him. They researched his life. It's actually quite an interesting story. Have them tell you about it later. It's kind of interesting. So we did the St. Genesius, and then we moved on to Greek theater. Now, Greek theater is one of my favorite times in history other than Shakespeare. But with the Greek theater, I had them develop a little skit of their own based on a Greek myth or a bunch of different Greek gods or goddesses. We did a Thursday last week. We had them present, and they did costumes and they videoed, and it was actually really fun. So this is our theater room. I know you guys are in my art room today. I also teach 2D and 3D art as well as photo. So I actually have 3 classrooms. So this is our theater room. This is where your students come every morning. Those are our risers. That's where they sit. That door back there next to Pegasus is the door to the stage. We do a lot on the stage, and that's actually one of the cool things about this room is that they have access to backstage, the shop. They have the theater there, the stage. So we're able to do a number of different things. This year, we are going to focus on a lot of theater history. Theater 1 was placed in the same time block as Theater 2 and 3 this year, but that's actually a blessing to your kids because our Theater 1 students have the benefit of working with some of the older students that have already taken Theater 1 and Theater 2. And they get to work with them and kind of impart some of their wisdom at the young age of 16. But actually, a lot of them are really great actors and actresses. So my goal this year is to slam a lot of theater history at them. Normally, I spend about a week with every theater history period. We have Greek and Roman and Shakespeare and liturgical and all the different ones. But this year, we're kind of doing a little bit of a hybrid and bringing in some other projects and trying to make it a more cohesive journey through theater history. Our next stop on our theater history journey is Shakespeare, and he is one of my favorites. Shakespeare can be scary to kids, but the way we do it, they're gonna love it. So again, this is our theater room. This is where they come. I always have my little jazz music playing. We are doing Elf the musical for Christmas, which is going to be a great show. We have cast from all 4 years of our students. We have a senior playing Elf, which is going to be really fun, Sierra Montanez. And some of the freshmen that are in the theater class have auditioned, which is great. So yeah, that's December 9th and 10th, I think. And some of your students have expressed interest in working backstage. Now that's going to be a really cool part of Theater 1 this year. We're going to do some of the sets for Elf. We have the shop. It's a working shop. We have all that good stuff. Safety gear will be requested if and when we do go into the shop. Students will probably be asking for some safety gloves, safety goggles. We do have a number of different pairs, but we want to make sure that they're safe if they are in the shop. So we will be building sets, which includes painting. Now, scenic painting is really fun, and a lot of the kids do love to do it. Again, if that comes, and when the time comes for that, we will request painting clothes, and they will not get paint on their uniforms, I promise. And we won't do it on a mass day, definitely. So yeah, that's kind of the scoop. I wanted to take a couple minutes. I only got like a minute and a half left on my lovely 7-minute video, and just kind of like let you guys know about Troop 4127. Now, this is the International Thespian Society. It is an honor society, so students will receive cords upon graduation, which is really nice. And like I said, we compete at district and state levels. Districts is at SPC Clearwater campus, the college, and then as well as Gibbs High School, the Pinellas County Arts Magnet School. We compete against students from Pinellas County. If they receive a superior at districts, which is the highest they can get, they then go on to states. Now, states is a week in Tampa, and then there they compete with students from all over the state of Florida. So that's actually a really cool organization. If your students don't know about it, please have them come talk to me. I would love to tell them about it, and I would love to have them. And it looks like my time is about up. So again, I apologize for not being there with you today, but I am always an email away. I love your students, and I love our classes. It's so much fun. Theater is a break. It's a brain break from the harsh reality of high school, and I am so happy to be their theater teacher. So again, my name is Mrs. Birchfield. You can reach me via email, and have a great night. And I think you've got 10 seconds. So get ready to go to your next class. Thank you. Bye, guys.